for the city of Cleveland. The Eastern Conference Final returns for the first time since 2009. Better than 21,000 have made their way into the queue. Quicken Loans Arena on this Memorial Day weekend as we close in on Game 3 of this best of 7. The Atlanta Hawks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers with the Cavs up 2-0 in this crowd. All pumped up, very high decibel level here at the Cube. Well, the Cavaliers just 1 of 10 here at the start. Shumpert fires for 3. Coming off a terrific shooting performance in Game 2 in Atlanta. Millsap back on James and came up with a steal. Tried to save it, could not. LeBron is back on it, now guarded by Horford. Dellavedova, yes. He has come out shooting 3 for 8 from the field. 7-0 run here by the Hawks. James is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Try to twist his way to the rim. James putting a move on Bazemore and scores, so that's his first field goal.
That's where I like seeing LeBron James as well as out by the three-point line or penetrating. So tough to stop inside with his size and quickness right there. Bully ball, beautiful.
Here's LeBron to the bucket with the left hand.
There's no way they could switch back if you were Carroll onto LeBron James. He recognized that he had the point guard back on him.
Beautiful pass, and Smith scores on the inbound with 0.9 remaining. The steal is made by LeBron, and he stops. LeBron James with the stuff. Catch and shoot by James. And he has relocated the touch. James on the drive. He's fouled 3 times, I believe. Game is tied at 40, just under 3 left first half. Nice pass and Moscow over the finish.
I think this is going to be a rally moment here. Let's see how Atlanta, because they have really been terrible as LeBron James with the spin move in the post.
He does not think Dellavedova is a dirty player. He said, remember, this is a guy who wasn't drafted. He made the league by being incredibly scrappy. Blatt said, quote, he fights like hell and the other team doesn't like it, but he is not dirty.
Of course, the coach is not going to say that this guy is a dirty player. Shumpert able to knock down a 3.
I don't think he's dirty either. I think he's more of an irritant in my book. But those 3, the highlights we saw from Todd Gibson and Korver and Horford, kind of makes you question a little bit.
Here's Shumpert. One-handed by James, and he follows through. So LeBron with a good start at the opening of the second half after he opened the game by missing his first 10 shots.
Already 10 rebounds for LeBron James to go along with those 14 points.
Thompson able to score. James isolated against Carroll with the spin, and Millsap over. Call for the goaltend. Game 1 in Atlanta on Wednesday was J.R. Smith off the bench, hitting the 8 threes, 28 points. Game 2, Friday night, a happy 56th birthday for the head coach, David Blatt. Moscow off the pretty pass.
LeBron James 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Dellavedova open for 3. Once again, the double on James left the open man. And LeBron James with a triple-double, 16 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Well, LeBron, his first triple-double in the playoffs since back in 2013. Able to lay it home. James being played here by Millsap, shoots over him and hits.
Tapping on his behind and say good shot.
James on the drive and a foul. There's James off the high dribble to the bucket. Serving up a facial. LeBron James to the rim. 25 along with 13 rebounds, 11 assists, and 3 steals. So this has developed into another sensational performance by LeBron James. Look away pass for Thompson. Thompson. It's tipped. LeBron James with the bucket.
He's everywhere. 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists here for LeBron James, starting to cook here at the end of this third quarter.
James hits the deck. Millsap 8 for 8 at the line. 19 points, easily his best game of the series. James able to slither his way through and stuff. He thought he was fouled. It's a 13-2 run here by the Hawks. James to the bucket.
Here's the difference, Mark. We know where the ball is going to be with little over 4 minutes left.
Minute and a half remaining. James going 1 on 3, gets it out to Shumpert for 3. James with the rebound and a foul. So that's 32 points, 17 rebounds, 11 assists for James.
Let's see if Teague attacks again.
Goes right at Thompson and goes too strong. He had the step. James for Thompson, takes to the rim and scores. Millsap able to come up with it, fires it inside. Powell not able to hit. Here comes James. Ball knocked away by Teague. LeBron thought he was fouled. There was no call. Shumpert just went down. LeBron remains in the backcourt. There's Teague on the drive. Gives to Scott. He's rejected by Thompson. And a foul call. The foul on DeMarre Carroll. So the score remains tied at 104. Teague playing the clock, working it down. We're down to 5 seconds. We're down to 3. We're down to 1. Teague with the shot. And we go to overtime. Shot clock to 6. Here's James coming up short. Back come the Hawks. Kent Bazemore, who has done a terrific job. It looks like James is hobbling up court. He's hurt. LeBron is asking to go out.
And if LeBron goes out,
now he's saying, wait a second, I'm going to give it try to walk it off. He just indicated to David Blatt he's going to try to stay. LeBron stays in, gets it to Thompson, and he is fouled. The basket counts, and the foul on Mike Scott. Hawks have a 2-point lead, 30 for Teague. Here's James on a fade. Rebound, Thompson back to LeBron. Fakes the 3, then shoots it, and scores! LeBron James, who has been struggling mightily from the 3-point line, has just given the Cavaliers a 1-point lead.
you saw late in game 2. Millsap getting a little too close to half court. Let's see if he stays back and let LeBron come to him.
And here comes James, and he goes glass. 3-point lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers with 12 and 8/10 seconds remaining in overtime. The Hawks take a timeout.
And why not? We know who the closer on this Cavalier team is.
Doncic gets it in. This is Mack. Looking for a 3. Here it is. Not able to hit. Comes to Millsap. Gets it back to Mack in the corner. This for the tie. It's all over.
Look at the exhaustion by LeBron as well as Teague. I mean, LeBron left everything out here on the floor tonight.
This will be a photo that will be all over the country tomorrow. LeBron James played his heart out. Banged up, able to hang in, limped off, came back. And the Cleveland Cavaliers pull it out in overtime to take a 3-0 lead in this best of 7.